Born from the crucible of Cold War tensions, the M1 Abrams emerged as America's formidable answer to the escalating demands of modern armored warfare. Introduced in the early 1980s, this revolutionary main battle tank was meticulously engineered to flawlessly integrate three decisive elements: unparalleled firepower, exceptional mobility, and impenetrable protection. At its very core, the Abrams wields a devastating 120mm smoothbore gun, a weapon of immense destructive potential, capable of effortlessly defeating the most advanced and formidable enemy armor of its era. This raw power is augmented by an advanced fire control system, sophisticated thermal imaging, and a suite of precision engagement technologies, ensuring deadly accuracy even against distant targets across vast, unforgiving battlefields. Its defensive capabilities are equally groundbreaking. The M1 Abrams is enveloped in a layered composite armor, ingeniously fortified with depleted uranium inserts, rendering it nearly unmatched in sheer defensive strength. At its inception, this formidable shield proved resistant to the vast majority of anti-tank weapons then in service, setting a new benchmark for survivability. The tank's remarkable mobility stems from an unconventional yet exceptionally potent choice: a gas turbine engine. This powerful heart grants the Abrams breathtaking rapid acceleration and agility, allowing it to surge across diverse terrains. However, this immense power comes with a significant trade-off: a voracious appetite for fuel, posing a persistent logistical challenge during extended, demanding campaigns. Through the brutal crucible of real-world conflict, the M1 Abrams unequivocally proved its formidable worth. From the scorching sands of the Gulf War to the urban labyrinths of Iraq, the Abrams demonstrated overwhelming dominance, systematically outmatching and outpowering Soviet-era designs with devastating efficiency. Its battlefield losses were remarkably minimal, primarily attributed to improvised roadside bombs rather than direct tank-versus-tank duels, a testament to its superior design. More than just a piece of military hardware, the Abrams transcended its role to become a powerful symbol of American military strength and technological prowess. It was not merely designed to fight, it was meticulously crafted from the ground up to decisively overmatch any adversary it faced. Behold, a true titan of military strength, a formidable machine meticulously engineered not merely to engage in conflict, but to decisively overmatch any adversary. This is the Leopard 2, Germany's undisputed flagship main battle tank, heralded globally as one of the most respected and innovative designs ever conceived. Born in the crucible of the late 1970s, its very essence was forged and refined by the enduring strategic lessons of the simmering Cold War. At the core of its formidable capabilities lies a profound design philosophy: balance. The Leopard 2 isn't merely a brute force of armor or an overwhelming display of firepower. Instead, it embodies a synergistic fusion where protection, offensive capability, and strategic mobility, the three critical dimensions of modern tank warfare, operate in perfect, deadly harmony. Dominating its turret, a testament to its lethal precision, is the Rheinmetall 120mm smoothbore gun. This unparalleled main weapon proved so devastatingly effective and reliable that it swiftly ascended to become the definitive standard for all NATO forces, proudly arming not only the Leopard 2 itself, but also iconic contemporaries such as the mighty M1 Abrams. When it comes to defense, its formidable armor protection is a marvel of engineering, meticulously layering advanced composite materials. This emphasis on cutting-edge composites is particularly concentrated on its frontal arc, a strategic design designed from inception to robustly withstand the immense destructive power of Soviet-era 125mm shells, and continuously upgraded to effectively resist the latest generations of kinetic energy penetrators and chemical energy rounds. Yet its prowess extends beyond just defense and offense. Mobility remains an equally critical pillar of its design. Propelled by a powerful 1,500 horsepower diesel engine, the Leopard 2 masterfully blends blistering speed with incredible endurance,
offering a significant operational advantage over the notoriously fuel-hungry gas turbine engine found in the M1 Abrams. This allows it to rapidly traverse vast open terrains, while simultaneously ensuring extended operational periods without the burden of constant, vital resupply efforts. The Leopard 2's extensive operational history stands as a testament to its unwavering reliability and unparalleled performance. Adopted by more than a dozen nations across the globe, it has proven its mettle in the unforgiving landscapes of the Middle East during operations in Afghanistan and more recently on the crucial battlefields of Eastern Europe, Ukraine. Its hard-earned reputation is synonymous with precision, steadfast dependability, and exceptional survivability in the most hostile environments. While the M1 Abrams might embody the very essence of raw, unadulterated power, the Leopard 2 stands as a shining beacon of refined engineering excellence, a formidable tank built not merely for Germany, but as a bedrock of strength for the entire Western Alliance.
Emerging from the formidable engineering traditions of Britain, we turn our attention to the Challenger 2, the United Kingdom's resolute main battle tank. Introduced into service in the vibrant 1990s, this behemoth was conceived with a singular, unwavering priority: absolute protection for its crew.
It embodies a philosophy of resilience, a commitment to enduring the most brutal exchanges of armored warfare. At the heart of its defensive prowess lies the legendary Dorchester armor, a classified, advanced evolution of the renowned Chobham composite. This layered, reactive protection system is not merely a shield, it is a fortress on treads. In the crucible of combat, the Dorchester armor has proven itself almost impenetrable, a testament to British ingenuity. Countless reports affirm that Challenger 2s have courageously weathered direct, devastating hits that would have undeniably obliterated almost any other contemporary tank, allowing their crews to fight another day. Yet its formidable defense is complemented by a distinctive offensive capability. Unlike the ubiquitous 120mm smoothbore gun found on most NATO tanks, the Challenger 2 mounts a unique rifled 120mm main gun. This rifled barrel allows it to launch specialized HESH rounds, high-explosive squash-head ammunition. These unique projectiles are exceptionally potent against hardened fortifications and entrenched positions, capable of stripping armor and demolishing structures with concussive force. However, this distinct choice of armament does present a strategic trade-off, leading to less commonality and logistical interchangeability with NATO's standard smoothbore ammunition. While its mobility is solid and reliable, it isn't designed for blistering speed or agile maneuvers. Powered by a robust diesel engine, it offers impressive endurance and operational range, but acceleration and top speed are not its primary strengths. The Challenger 2's very design ethos is to outlast and outfight its adversaries in a grueling engagement, rather than attempting to outmaneuver them with swift, evasive tactics. This doctrine has been validated on the battlefield. The Challenger 2 boasts an impressive operational record, particularly during conflicts in the Middle East, most notably in Iraq. There, it earned an unparalleled reputation as the most survivable tank in the coalition, suffering remarkably few losses and virtually none attributed to direct engagements with enemy armor. Its role on the modern battlefield is crystal clear. While the M1 Abrams and Leopard 2 are celebrated for their dynamic combination of blistering mobility and overwhelming firepower, the Challenger 2 stands resolute, designed to endure. It is the ultimate expression of the British armored doctrine, a steadfast commitment that a tank and its invaluable crew must stay alive and remain operational, no matter how dire the odds.
Emerging from the depths of Cold War innovation, the T-64, a Soviet tank, rarely saw the light of export in large numbers. Yet, this secretive marvel irrevocably altered the landscape of tank design forever, its impact resonating across future generations of armored vehicles.
Developed in the pivotal 1960s, the T-64 was a crucible of groundbreaking features that would soon become standard for all subsequent Soviet and Russian tanks. Foremost among these radical innovations was the revolutionary autoloader system.
By ingeniously eliminating the necessity for a human loader within the confines of the turret, the T-64 dramatically reduced its operational crew size to a lean 3 individuals. This bold design choice allowed for a significantly smaller and lighter tank profile, making it a considerably harder target to detect and hit on the battlefield. Furthermore, this streamlined approach made the T-64 remarkably cheaper to produce, enabling mass production of a highly capable machine.
Its offensive capabilities were equally formidable. Armed with a potent 125mm smoothbore gun, this cannon was a clear step ahead, boasting a larger caliber than NATO's contemporary 105mm guns of the era. This raw firepower, combined with advanced guided missile capability, bestowed upon the T-64 unprecedented long-range striking power, allowing it to engage targets from distances previously unimaginable.
Protection was another arena of radical innovation. The T-64 pioneered the integration of composite materials, meticulously layered into its defensive design, making it remarkably resistant to the anti-tank weapons that had so easily devastated earlier conventional tanks. However, such revolutionary ambition came with its own set of challenges. Early iterations of the autoloader system were notoriously unreliable, prone to mechanical quirks that could jeopardize crew safety and combat effectiveness. Compounding these issues, its advanced engine was a marvel of engineering, but proved notoriously complex and demanding to maintain in the field. Consequently, the T-64 was deemed too sophisticated and costly for many Soviet allies, limiting its widespread adoption and ensuring it remained predominantly a prestigious asset within Soviet service.
Despite these significant initial hurdles and its limited export, the T-64 undeniably represented a pivotal moment, a true game-changer in armored warfare. It unequivocally laid the foundational blueprint for the legendary T-72 and the formidable T-80, and indeed, every succeeding Soviet and Russian main battle tank. In countless ways, the T-64 established the core tenets of Soviet tank doctrine for decades to come, shaping the very definition of modern armored combat.
While the T-64 laid a revolutionary blueprint for Soviet tank doctrine, the T-72 emerged as its pragmatic, evolutionary successor.
Conceived in the crucible of the Cold War, it was designed not for cutting-edge complexity, but for overwhelming numerical superiority, becoming the very backbone of the Eastern Bloc's armored might.
First fielded in the early 1970s, the T-72 intelligently integrated many of its predecessors' groundbreaking innovations.
It proudly carried the potent 125mm smoothbore gun, featured an efficient autoloader system, and maintained a compact 3-man crew, streamlining operations.
Yet its true genius lay in its simplified engineering. Every component was refined for ease of manufacture, making the tanks significantly cheaper, inherently more reliable, and astonishingly quicker to produce on a grand scale.
This was a war machine purpose-built for quantity, not just quality. Tens of thousands of these formidable tanks rolled off assembly lines, eagerly exported to allies across the vast expanse of the Warsaw Pact, permeating the battlefields of the Middle East and extending their reach far beyond.
From the deserts of Iraq to the shifting sands of Syria, from the fractured lands of Yugoslavia to the embattled plains of Eastern Europe, Ukraine, the T-72 quickly established itself as one of the most widely used tanks in the annals of military history. Its undeniable strengths were its sheer affordability, devastating firepower, and ubiquitous availability.
However, these advantages came at a cost, revealing critical weaknesses in its protection and survivability when pitted against the formidable designs of modern NATO tanks.
In the crucible of conflicts, from the searing sands of Desert Storm to the harsh realities of the Russo-Ukrainian War, the T-72 frequently demonstrated its painful limitations when confronted by the superior armor and pinpoint precision weapons of Western adversaries. Yet, despite its vulnerabilities, the T-72 undeniably achieved its strategic purpose. It provided the Soviet Union and its myriad allies with an armored vehicle capable of flooding battlefields in truly overwhelming numbers, a testament to a doctrine prioritizing mass over individual technological supremacy. It was never intended to be the undisputed best, but its sheer presence, its unwavering availability, ensured it was always there, a ubiquitous symbol of Soviet power.
This legacy then paved the way for the T-80 and T-90, representing the next ambitious Soviet attempts to push the foundational tank designs of the T-64 and T-72 into even more advanced directions. In the sprawling Soviet Union, a new ambition emerged in tank design, the T-80 and T-90. These formidable machines represented a bold attempt to push the proven lineage of the T-64 and T-72 into an even more advanced, more powerful direction. Introduced in the late 1970s, the T-80 made history as the very first Soviet main battle tank to integrate a revolutionary gas turbine engine. This cutting-edge technology was conceived to rival NATO's emphasis on speed and mobility, promising rapid acceleration and immense raw power on the battlefield. Yet, much like its Western counterpart, the M1 Abrams, this technological leap came at a significant cost. The gas turbine engine demanded an enormous, almost insatiable appetite for fuel.
During prolonged operational deployments, the logistical strain of keeping these beasts fed became a formidable nightmare for Soviet strategists. Despite this Achilles heel, the T-80 was a potent force.
It retained the devastating power of the 120mm smoothbore gun and the efficiency of the autoloader system, augmented by significantly upgraded armor and sophisticated fire control systems. It was envisioned as the elite spearhead, a symbol of Soviet might designed to break through enemy lines.
However, its crucible came in the brutal urban warfare of Chechnya. There, the T-80's impressive specifications were undermined by poor tactical deployment and a critical lack of crew training. These deficiencies led to tragically heavy losses, severely tarnishing the reputation of this ambitious design.
From the ashes of this experience and the practical lessons learned, emerged the T-90 in the 1990s. This wasn't a radical redesign, but rather a brilliant evolution, building upon the robust and reliable T-64 and T-72 chassis.
It incorporated modern fire control systems, enhanced armor, and advanced active protection, creating a more balanced and resilient platform. Crucially, the T-90 was significantly cheaper and far more practical to maintain and operate than its turbine-powered predecessor. It swiftly became the bedrock of Russia's armored forces.
Today, the T-90, continuously modernized with variants like the T-90M, remains the enduring backbone of Russian armored might, proving its worth across various global battlefields, including Eastern Europe, Ukraine.
Meanwhile, the T-80 still sees service, though in smaller, specialized numbers, largely through modernized variants that address some of its initial flaws. Together, the T-80 and T-90 stand as a powerful testament to the two divergent paths of late Soviet tank design. One, an ambitious, high-performance dream realized through costly, complex engineering. The other, a practical, enduring, and adaptable workhorse that found its true purpose through incremental, effective evolution. Beyond the familiar titans of NATO and Russia, a new generation of main battle tanks has emerged, forged in the crucible of diverse global doctrines and distinct battlefield challenges. These formidable machines stand as testaments to national engineering prowess, each a unique solution to the demands of modern armored warfare. From the sun-baked landscapes of the Middle East arises the formidable Merkava Mark IV, a tank unlike any other. Its design philosophy is rooted deeply in the paramount concern for crew survival. Here, the massive engine is strategically positioned at the front, forming an additional layer of protection against incoming fire. Wrapped in layers of heavy composite armor, it presents a resilient silhouette. A unique rear compartment even allows for the rapid deployment or extraction of infantry, making it a versatile asset in complex combat scenarios. Its potent 120mm smoothbore gun delivers pinpoint accuracy, while the revolutionary Trophy Active Protection System vigilantly detects and neutralizes incoming threats, cementing its status as one of the most thoroughly defended tanks in service today. Across the seas, South Korea unveils the sleek, high-tech K2 Black Panther. This marvel of engineering is a true showcase of advanced military technology, boasting a formidable 120mm smoothbore gun paired with a sophisticated autoloader system for rapid and efficient firing. Its advanced fire control system ensures unparalleled precision on the move. What truly sets the K2 Black Panther apart is its innovative hydropneumatic suspension, granting it the extraordinary ability to kneel, tilt, and adjust its posture for optimal firing angles and enhanced battlefield maneuverability. Though undeniably expensive, it stands proudly as one of the most technologically advanced and capable tanks ever conceived.
Meanwhile, China introduces the imposing Type 99, its definitive response to the leading Western and Russian MBTs. This potent machine seamlessly integrates a powerful 125mm gun with sophisticated modern armor and cutting-edge electronics.
It embodies the rapid modernization and growing capabilities of the People's Liberation Army. While it may not yet possess the extensive battle-proven legacy of its Western counterparts, the Type 99 undeniably signals China's ascendancy in global armored warfare, a clear declaration of its formidable and expanding military might.
These diverse and groundbreaking designs collectively illustrate that the main battle tank is far from a relic of the past. It is a continually evolving war machine. Different nations, driven by different strategic philosophies, converge on a singular, unwavering purpose: to dominate the intricate and ever-changing battlefield of modern warfare.
Our journey through modern warfare brings us to a pivotal moment in history as we explore the origins of an elite fighting force that would redefine special operations. The legendary Special Air Service, or SAS, first emerged from the scorching, unforgiving sands of North Africa during the desperate years of World War II.
These weren't soldiers who stood on conventional front lines. Instead, they were ghosts in the desert, masters of asymmetric warfare. Their daring missions involved striking deep behind enemy lines, executing audacious sabotage operations, setting cunning ambushes, and conducting lightning-fast raids against vital German airfields, crippling the Axis war machine from within. Their unofficial motto, "Who dares wins," wasn't just a phrase. It became the very philosophy etched into their souls, guiding every impossible mission.
As the global conflict concluded, the world faced new, complex threats, and the SAS, ever adaptable, prepared for a drastic change in environment and tactics. In the humid, dense jungles of the 1950s, they seamlessly transitioned their extraordinary skills, engaging in fierce, protracted battles against tenacious guerrillas in Malaya, meticulously mastering the brutal art of jungle warfare, proving their unparalleled versatility and lethal effectiveness across any terrain.